picture I could see if I just close my eyes. Have the foresight to believe time don't move backwards, it speeds to the future fearlessly. Charging forward when I open my mouth, though I may not know how. I know I was born to sing. Travel the world, raise baby girls, bury my best friend. I'm manifesting, but not concerned, 'cause whatever happens, I'm good. I'm good. Actually, more than good. Kinda great. Even on the bad days, I thank God for making me brave. Living free. Wanna die when I'm 123. Really wish that all my heroes would notice me, so I could be one of the greats on a big stage, inspiring people to pray and give thanks, 'cause somehow we made it. We're always protected while building our legacy. Travel the world, raise baby girls, marry my best friend. I'm manifesting, but not concerned, 'cause whatever happens, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Actually, more than good. Kinda great. But even on the bad days, I thank God for making me brave. Brave, 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 brave. Oh, more than good. Kinda great. But even on the bad days, I thank God for making me.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to our channel, Rich Inside. I'm Sai, and Rich is outside currently fueling, probably finishing up at this point. We're over here in Bakersfield, California, and if y'all came over from the last video, then y'all already know that we are under our load now, because I know Rich had got y'all a little bit of footage over there where we had picked up at. So this was like really easy, this particular, you know, delivery and pickup over here in California. So we're not mad. Today is currently Friday, and what time is it? It's 4:59, so 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time zone, and we already hit it out of California. So I think Rich had told y'all in the last video that we should be getting over to, we're going straight over to BLYR, over there in Holland. No, I'm sorry, in Lansing, and then we'll probably pick up in Holland, right? Y'all, it's been like the last couple of loads, we ain't been going to Michigan, so now I'm kind of lost. I'm like, which one is it? It's one or the other, but y'all know what I'm saying. If y'all been here, then y'all already know. Y'all probably know more than I do where the heck we going. I think it's Lansing, though. That's where the BLYR is at. I don't know why I'm confusing myself, but I think Rich had also told y'all that we have our California load assignment as well. So once we get over to y'all, I was sleeping. So yeah, Lansing, we going to Lansing. So I was sleeping. They did tell us to drop down to 40, so we're not taking 80 back. If on the last video, then y'all know that we, rode 80 twice, like going east and then coming back west. So now they want us to drop down, so we'll do that. Also, as I said before, I'll make sure to include our driver referral code on the bottom of the screen when I do the intro. So yeah, that's there, BLYR or BLYS. So yeah, anyway, y'all, today is a great Friday. I got a lot of sleep. Yeah, I can't complain. You know, yesterday was a pretty easy day because after I drove, I finished yesterday morning, and you know, Rich couldn't move until like midnight Friday. So yeah, I pretty much relaxed and, you know, got a lot of sleep. And then he basically finished his shift. Like once he drove, he got over to where we delivered our load. We had 2 stops, Fremont and what was the second one? The second one was, is it still there? Because they be disappearing. San Leandro. So Fremont and San Leandro. Got rid of those at really quick. I was asleep. I was kind of in and out of sleep or whatever, but I did feel him moving around or whatever. But I was like, geez, we already done. And then before I know it, when I officially woke up, we was over at the spot where we was picking up. So anyway, y'all, yeah, no complaints. I got y'all a little road POV. And yeah, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm looking at the email too. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, all right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get on down the road. Rich is getting in right now. Oh, I had a turkey burger, so I ate my last turkey burger that I brought from the house. All I have now is a couple more pieces of chicken, and then that's it. So Rich got some burgers left up there, but that's about it, y'all. We went through all that food. I do have one more salad bag left too. So we need to get to the store, but you know, we'll see how that all play out for us. Y'all to come along with us, see how everything play out. It's feeling pretty good in California today too. I mean, it depends on where you at in California, because I know, oh yeah, you're good, sir, you're good. I know when I was like earlier today, I felt like it was cold, but now it's saying 67 degrees on the dash. I don't think it's 67 degrees though, but it's definitely feeling a little warmer. It's funny how 60s can feel warm when it's been so cool. So anyway, y'all, all right, that's all I got for y'all. So I guess we'll get some more road POV, and I'll catch y'all down the road. I thought he was gonna say hi to y'all, but all right, bye. Hey guys, so it is currently 7:30, and it is Saturday. So yesterday I last spoke with y'all. I was over in at the Loves, like in that Belmont area. I didn't quite make it to Belmont, the Flying J over there. Anyway, I think I had spoke with y'all. I don't know if I did. I don't know if I spoke with y'all when Rich and I had switched, but I feel like I did. So hopefully I did, because I don't want to really recap that or whatever. But Rich started his shift, and it was like, you know, early in the morning or whatever. I think around like 2 in the morning, like 1 or 2 in the morning. And so as soon as he started his shift, he got down the road on I-40, and there was an accident, a really bad accident, shut the interstate down. And Rich had said that we sat there for like 3 hours. So he didn't come on and like show y'all anything. I mean, it was really just him sitting in the traffic or whatever, but I thought he might have came on and spoke with y'all to let y'all know that was going on. So that happened at the start of his shift. And then of course I was asleep. I was up for some of it, but then I went to sleep before he took off. But I did feel him take off. I heard the emergency vehicles, and the next thing you know, I felt the truck moving, but he said it was 3 hours. So that sucked, because that was, I mean, literally like he was just starting his shift. And I almost wonder, like, if I would have been able to go past that area, you know, like if I wouldn't have had to stop. I pretty much ran out of time, so I didn't have no choice. I only had 12 minutes left on my drive clock by the time I had pulled over where I did. But I was wondering, like, if I would have been able to make it a little further, would we have made it past that before that happened? Because it seemed like by the time we got to that spot or whatever, like it had just happened. But I don't know what the damages was, but it does seem like it was bad for the interstate to be shut down the way it was. So prayers go out to that person and their family. You know, hopefully there was no loss or anything like that, but I don't know. But after that, so woke up today and Rich was still driving, and we had to stop over in Albuquerque, New Mexico, because he was saying that there was a code that came up. It was like a check engine light that came on, and it was code that came up. He had called maintenance, and they were able to pull the code up, and basically it was, the engine was given a code that was saying that it was kind of insinuating that the air filter needed to be changed, or that it was clogged. So I think that's what he said. It was called like a fuel air filter. Fuel injector. They had to change the fuel filter. Okay, so the code was saying that the fuel injectors were seeming like they were clogged, which was indicating that the fuel filter needed to be changed. So maintenance was able to set us up with someone to come to us when we had got to Albuquerque, New Mexico. We got over there to the Flying J. So we parked, and they came over pretty fast. They came over, they hooked the computer to the truck, pulled the codes up, confirmed that it was the fuel injectors, that the filter had to be changed. They had left because they had to go get the, you know, materials that they needed to, you know, do the work. Came back really pretty fast. Like I would say maybe took them an hour to get to us, if that. And then once they checked their, you know, once they confirmed what the issue was, they left maybe for like another 30 minutes, came right back. And it might have taken like another hour for them to fix everything. So we were just parked over there in the parking lot, and they just pulled up to the truck and fixed everything. So I'm sorry guys, like that would have been a moment to get that, you know, on camera as well. And I was just laying down in the back, just kind of relaxing, watching TV while all of that was going on. I had got me some food from Denny's. Rich had ate a burger there because he still got some burgers left from the house. So that all happened today. So Rich's shift was just drawn out today, y'all. Needless to say, like his shift, I even asked him, I was like, you want me to just start driving like over here, you know, because I can only imagine. I mean, the start of his shift, that 3-hour delay, and then that situation happened. What was interesting is that I was telling him as I was climbing the mountain in Arizona, like right before I had got to my stop. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. I had to blow my nose. So, excuse me. So I was telling him right when I was coming out of Kingman, like going into, you know, that Belmont area, like I noticed that climbing the mountain, now we heavy too, because, you know, we have oranges, and I went across the scale in Arizona as soon as we entered into the state, and confirmed, like, yeah, we're heavy, 78,000. It was like 13,000 on the stairs, 33, you know, on the drives and the tandems. Those aren't the exact numbers, but it was like, you know, in some hundred or whatever, but y'all get my drift. But I was telling him, so I didn't think nothing of it when I was climbing the mountain. I'm like, dang, my speed did drop to like 25, y'all. But that's happened before. I didn't get like no check engine light or nothing like that came on, so I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, dang, we heavy. And, you know, I had my hazards on and was just trying to stay out the way. So Rich was like, when I woke up and he was driving, trying to make his way over to Albuquerque, that's what he was telling me. He's like, look how slow the truck is going. But we were kind of climbing also at that point. So I was just like, well, yeah, well, that was happening to me last night. But, you know, as soon as I got to the top, like once I got up the hill, then, you know, I was fine. Like I wasn't like losing no speed like when I was, you know, on like flat land or obviously coming down. Of course, I wasn't losing no speed. You know, all that weight on the trailer was just pushing me down the hill. So I didn't think nothing of it. But yeah, he was like, yup, it was an issue. So anyway, glad we got that taken care of. Glad it wasn't nothing major. I mean, we have 202,818 miles on the truck right now. And you know, thank God it hasn't been any like major issues, you know, with this truck. So to have that changed, and he drove another couple of hours after that, and he was like that everything was good, no codes came up, the check engine light didn't come on, all that, everything's good now. So I was like, all right, cool. He's like, it should pull better when I'm going up the hill. So anyway, 1346 left on the trip, and I'm going to get started. I done got a lot of sleep because, you know, with all of that, his 3-hour delay, and then us being over in Albuquerque for at least like a couple of hours, almost like 3 hours, you know, like I done got some extra rest time on top of him driving, you know, his shift. And he did 536 miles, so he still did a pretty good shift. I mean, that's at least like 9 hours of driving that he did. My hours right now, I only got 10 hours and 40 minutes on my cycle. And my recap is looking good. I get 9, 10, and then I got that third day, I only get 2 hours back. All right, so that's going to actually be on Tuesday. So I got to be careful with that because we do have to be back in California by Wednesday. So that's the only thing. But at the same time, I should be bringing hours, and yeah, I'm going to be bringing some hours over to that day where I only get 2 hours back. So it may not be like a 9-hour day, but it'll definitely be like a good 6 hours that I'll be able to work that day. So we should be good. We should be all good. Actually, I'll probably be having more than that because you figure we almost about to hit midnight. Well, it's still like a few hours before midnight, but I don't know. By tomorrow I have 1956, so almost 20 hours by tomorrow. But obviously I'm gonna drive at least 9 hours, so then I have 10. Then I get another 10 that next day, so that'd be 20. Yeah, so actually, like that 2 hour day, I'll probably be bringing over like a good 9-10 hours on that day. Now that I'm thinking about it, so now that I'm kind of seeing it all, how it's going to play out, because I'm on the overnight shift. So as long as I stay like on this shift, then I'll be able to continue. Once I'm, you know, starting my shift one day, like the evening of one day, I'll be going over into the next day, so I'll be getting more hours back, if that makes sense. And then Rich, oh, he all good. Like he gets, yeah, 9 tomorrow, 10, 9, 9. Yeah, he don't have no bad days until like day 6 is when he gets 0 hours back. But who knows? By that time, somebody might have a 34-hour reset, or both of us. Who knows? Anyway, y'all. So that is that. All right. Sorry about, you know, not really capturing all of that. You know, there were some things that happened, and that would have been some good stuff to capture. But y'all know how chatty patty. I'm real good with the recap. So that's y'all recap right there. All right. So you're gonna make sure to, you know, if anything happened, I promise turn the camera on. All right. I'll see y'all down the road. Yo, what in the world is going on? This is crazy. Like, this happened to Rich earlier today, because it's just 11:10. We're in Amarillo, Texas. Well, we're like maybe like 40 miles from Amarillo, Texas. Still in Texas though. And you know, on Interstate 40, and yeah, accident ahead, and this is not looking good. So crazy, because again, this just happened with Rich earlier today, and now I'm getting this evening. Now look, I'm stuck in this mess. So I told y'all, if anything happened, I was gonna go ahead and turn on the camera and make sure I show y'all, instead of just giving y'all a recap of what I went through during my shift. So yeah, this is what's going on. I don't know if I should pop the brakes yet, or I'm gonna give it a second, because as y'all see, like, we just pulled up together. So, but it was like right up on it, it was a cop that was like, you know, with the accident ahead, you know, I don't even know what that's called, but y'all know what I'm saying, like when they can go ahead and let you know like what's going on ahead. But it's like, dude, you could have did that like at least a couple of miles ago, or a mile at least. Like, we literally were riding up on it when you're like flashing the accident ahead. So yeah, that wasn't helpful, because I just passed the exit ramp and I could have gotten off there. It doesn't look like there's no access road that could have got me around it though, but it's just the exit ramp, and I see a lot of trucks just kind of sitting on the on ramp and the exit ramp. I guess just trying to wait it out instead of sitting, you know, on the interstate. Yeah, it's looking like I need to pop the brakes though, y'all. We're not moving at all. The road is curving, so you guys can't see, but to the left of this truck that's in front of me, this, you know, I can see around the curve, but everybody is just sitting still. So yeah, y'all, that is what's going on. I might as well hit this off duty button right now, because I don't know if it just happened, or if it's, you know, been going on for a while. I don't know. It don't seem like we're going anywhere anytime soon. I'll be back. I'll let you guys know. I just hit the off duty, so let me go ahead and verify my logs from yesterday, because it's currently 12:12 Eastern time. So we'll go ahead and start timing it, and I'll come back and let y'all know like how long this is taking. I've driven 169 miles so far. So I was I would say, how many hours have I? 2.5 hours I've done so far. So yeah, y'all, I was riding, I was getting it. Anyway, I hope whoever was involved in this accident is okay though. I'm praying that, you know, they are well, they are alive, and that no one was severely injured. So that's the most important thing. You know, us being inconvenienced and having to sit and wait for it to get cleaned up is small compared to, you know, actually being involved in something like that. So definitely want to send good vibes, you know, to whoever is involved, and prayers to them. So yeah, y'all, I'll be back. All right, well, I just ate my pineapple chunks too. They was delicious. So I wish I would have saved that snack for right now. All right, I'll be back, y'all. So guys, it's 10 minutes later, and I can't really show y'all, but I can explain to y'all what's happening. So y'all remember how I said I can see around the curve? It looks like at some point, like what I can see is that there's trucks that started moving, so they cleared out. Like, it's almost like no one's on the curve now. But where I'm positioned at, which is probably, I don't know if that would be maybe like a half a mile. I would say a half a mile in front of me, all the way up to, you know, going past me, but, you know, behind me. We're all stuck. So I don't know if the accident is like right there. Like, it's interesting that, you know, there's past that half a mile, there's a bunch of trucks that were able to go. They're not moving fast, but they were, you know, I don't see, it's just like it's nothing there no more. Like, there's no trucks still there or anything like that. But I can kind of see like brake lights slowly still going, as much as I can see around that curve, so you can't see anymore. So I don't know if they like move them out the way for a reason. I do see these guys on this on ramp. Y'all see they're moving, so it's like they're starting to get on. So I don't know, like, cause see they're moving, you know, and there's been a few of them that have, you know, got back, started entering that on ramp. So I'm thinking that whatever happened, either they were able to move it to the side so we can eventually start going, and they're probably letting like groups of us go at a certain, you know, at different times, or maybe it's the end of, you know, whatever did happen. So I don't know, because it's kind of hard, because, you know, it almost looks like emergency lights up there at that point where I said that from that point to where I'm at now and past me, we're having to sit here. It almost looks like the emergency lights are right there, but then at the same time, it just looks like brake lights that's kind of dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little distance up there, so I can't tell if that's just truck brake lights or if that's a combination of like emergency vehicles as well too. So yeah, it's appearing that whatever happened is at that point right there. We're not too far from it. Anyway, all right, I'll come back on and, you know, update y'all when, you know, if, well, something will eventually happen different. I'll let y'all know. But we're at the 13-minute mark now. Alright, y'all, so I turned y'all back on because I saw the guy in front of me hit his brakes. So looks like it got to the point where we're able to start creeping. And this is just a couple of minutes later. This is 15 minutes. So I just cut the camera off with you guys. I think I had said it was 13 minutes. So this is just 2 minutes later. And like, again, because it's like I was looking around that curve and I started seeing more trucks fill up that empty space. So I'm like, okay, I felt like, yeah, it must be getting to where we're able to start moving a little bit. But again, everybody is just creeping. Honestly, I think that we, you know, took our trucks off. You know, we basically put our trucks in drive a little too soon. We probably should have waited a little bit, because they're not going, you know, at a fast speed at all. It's really looking like maybe 3 miles per hour. Everybody's just crawling. So, but I thought I'd just turn y'all on so y'all can, you know, see how far we get. I don't know if we'll get past what's going on or if we're just all just kind of creeping closer to the situation. We'll find out. The clock hasn't even started yet, like as far as the, you know, me moving the truck. I'm not even going fast enough for the clock, for the computer to go into drive mode. So I'm still officially off duty right now. So that's another thing I just wanted to note. All right, I'll come back on once we start moving, y'all. So I'm now starting to see, I don't know if that's a police car or it's like, you know, sometimes like the roadside, like, it's not roadside assistance, but y'all know, like the officials that like let you know, like if there's an accident or something like that, like they kind of give you the information on what's going on the road. Yeah, that vehicle, I can see it up there in the right lane. And so now as y'all can see, that right lane is like, it has that big gap again, with the exception of that flatbed that just jumped out of this lane to jump over there. And I'm just like, dude, it's clear at this point that like everyone needs to get over to this left lane. So I don't know why people keep jumping out there to that right. Another thing is where I can see that emergency vehicle at, like you probably can't even go past it and stay in this right lane, but we'll see. I'll take y'all with me. Well, I'll turn y'all back on once we get there. But I do see past that point, there's still brake lights. So that's not where the accident is at, because if it was, then, you know, everything past that would be going. So that vehicle is probably just letting people know, like, hey, get out of the right lane, like you need to be in the left lane, or you know, something to that effect. But we'll see. I just thought I'd come back on and tell y'all. It's only been 3 minutes, guys. So, all right. So these guys have started filling up this right lane again, but I am getting closer to that vehicle I was telling y'all about, and I'm realizing that he's not even on the interstate. He's actually off, like to like the off ramp. There's like an exit right there, and there's some other trucks that have pulled off, and so these guys are blocking that view right now. But I was able to see that before they filled up that empty space. Like now the right lane is just full of trucks again. But I also was able to see, because he is not on the interstate, like it looked like, it appeared that he was at the time when I first mentioned that vehicle. That right lane is still full. Like it's not empty, you know, like it's not like they had to merge over to the left lane or anything like that. So that is the update. I just thought I'd let y'all know, because I don't even know if I'll be able to capture that vehicle the way I thought I was going to be able to at the time, because obviously if the trucks are over here in the right lane, then they're in the way. So yeah, just thought I'd let y'all know that we are not, you know, near, I don't know, we could be near the accident, but that was not related to what's going on. Or maybe it is, I don't know, but it was almost giving like there's someone just getting their vehicle fixed off, you know, that had to pull off. And I do know sometimes when those guys come and work on the vehicles, they usually have like those lights that kind of look like the police lights or whatever, just to kind of make people move over, because you know a lot of times they be on the shoulder doing work, and you know these guys, they act like, I can understand if you can't move over, at least drop your speed, but a lot of times these guys can move over and they still stay right in that lane that's closer to the shoulder where, you know, these guys are working on vehicles and such. So yeah, that's what it's giving. I thought it was related to this, but I don't think it is. I'm getting hot. It's 29 degrees outside, but I'm like sweating up here. I don't even have the heat bumping. It's on 76. Turn that sucker down. Let's try 74, see what that. I'm about to roll down this window. Y'all might get a glimpse if he don't close up this gap. So that's the exit ramp to the right of the right lane, and yeah, what I was talking about, the vehicle is over there, so you guys might get a glimpse of it because there's a gap. So you see there's a truck, and yeah, that truck is just, is that truck in work doing? No, that's a police car. So it is a police car. I guess he's just trying to, oh, he's like blocking that exit so nobody else gets off. So that is a cop car. And what he's doing is he's making sure nobody else tries to get off that exit right there, because these trucks that already got off, they're already lined up on the shoulder. There's no more room for anybody else to get off at that exit. It would be more so you getting off and then you be trying to get right back on, and they're trying to avoid that. But it does look like going the opposite direction. That's an emergency vehicle. So it looks like, what that look like? Or no, that's just a tow truck. No, that's a fire truck. No, that's a tow truck. A tow truck towing somebody truck. I was about to say that it actually was giving fire truck going westbound, so I was going to say, oh, that's a good sign, because that would indicate that, you know, they've, you know, cleaned up a lot of what's going on down here. But no, that was not related. You know, all these darn emergency lights that be on some of these vehicles, it's like I'm trying to play guess who emergency light at this point. So yeah. All right. Well, I'll come back on once we see something else, but that's what that was. All right. So right at this point is where I kind of thought that I was seeing emergency lights. I thought this was where the accident was, and I don't think I was right. I mean, I can't really see what's going on in this right lane over here. But I think what it is that was just an exit ramp, so people were just getting off right there. I think that's what I was seeing when I was, you know, sitting back where we were just at. So this was the curve. Now we're coming into that curve that I was saying. I was noticing that it was clearing up. Yeah, this was just a bunch of guys just pulled over, just trying to wait out, you know, the situation. for sure. So who knows if we're going to be coming up, you know, if we're about to just be in a situation where we're just sitting. Okay, so now I can see even further ahead, and there's just a bunch of brake lights. So it's almost like this space cleared up because people were able to move a little more, but not in a sense where it's like whatever is happening up there is cleared up yet. It's definitely not giving that vibe. But I will say altogether, from where we started, we sat there a total of 17 minutes. Now my clock has, you know, my drive clock has started again because I'm moving 19 miles per hour. So we'll see how much of a delay this is really going to be. Like, you know, it looks like we're about to pop brakes because you guys can't see, but I can see like pretty much at least like a mile ahead of me, and it's just brake lights. And I don't see emergency lights yet. You know, all the truck brake lights and, you know, back lights are playing tricks on my eyes. So it's kind of looking like sometimes giving that emergency light type of look, but it's not. I don't think we made it. I guess if I start seeing, like, you know, the police lights have the red and blue mixture, then that's when I could be like, okay, that must be where the situation, because I'm sure there's like police vehicles at the situation, probably fire trucks, EMT, probably all of that, you know. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put myself back off duty because we're not trying to run down the clock, just, you know, sitting still. So yeah, guys, okay, we're creeping a little more. We'll see. I hate all this moving and stopping. It's kind of like, you know, can y'all just close the gaps and then just sit still, please? Because, you know, it's like I keep starting, stopping my clock, you know. And I would just like to pop the brakes. Like, if we really need to just sit still, I would just like to pop the brakes and just wait it out, versus like all this creeping, riding the brake. Unless we're actually creeping to get past the situation, then yeah. But it's kind of hard to tell. I don't know if the left lane is seeming like a good lane though. I'm glad I was in this left lane. But that's debatable too, because sometimes this lane could be the one going fast because they need us to get over because the situation is in this lane, and that could be why the right lane is going so slow because everyone over here has to keep merging. Or it could be the opposite. The situation is over in the right lane and those guys need to get over here to the left. So it's kind of hard to tell. They didn't have a sign saying which lane the accident was in. Oh, that would be a good time to get on the CV. I guess I could get on the CV and ask a driver that's going westbound on 40. I could ask them, you know, what lane is the accident in. I could even probably ask them what mile marker is it close to, just to get an idea of how far ahead or how close it is. Because I did see a couple of trucks over. I don't see any. There's no activity going on in that westbound side now. Oh, here comes somebody. That's a car though, not a truck. Oh, there's a truck. A couple trucks coming. Now, I don't even know how to turn the volume up on the darn CB. I'm gonna start turning stuff and then probably mess it up. Probably not even be on the right channel. If Rich was up, I would ask him to do it. Start trying to jump into different lanes. Just stay where you at, because it can appear that this is the best lane to be in, and then before you know it, we'll be at a stop and then the right lane to start moving. But that guy, look, he being a jerk, because it's like, would you close that gap? Why you got that big gap? That blue truck, y'all saw it? See, that's tempting and all to jump into that right lane, and that right lane ain't going nowhere no more. Like, gonna stay my behind right here. I need to get a little closer to be able to see, because all that jumping lanes, jumping from the left to the right, left, you know. I don't know, maybe some of these guys know something I don't know, but it's kind of hard to, it's hard to call it. That blue truck though, like, I'd be so mad if I was behind him, because it's like, you sitting here, you got that big behind gap, and that's why people are able to do this right now. That kept jumping over into that right lane because that blue truck left that huge gap. They finally done filled up all the open space, you know. And it's like, you really ain't go nowhere. You feel like you did. I mean, if you was in this lane, I mean, you gotta hit a little bit, but you ain't really doing nothing. Like, no lane is just going. Like, if that was the case, we all would be going. I'm trying to see if I hear any chatter on the thing. I found the volume button to the CD. Let me see. Hold on. Good evening, drivers. Does anybody know what lane is closed down? Driver, did you say the left lane is open?
Yeah, that's what they're all saying, left lane.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Have a good night. So he said the left lane is open. Stay in the left lane. So yeah. You know, it's like those guys, they get over into the right lane, and then they eventually gonna have to get right back over here. So it's just kind of like stay where you're at. I don't really know how long this has been going on now, because I've been in drive mode. Let me see. It says altogether I've driven 27 minutes since midnight Eastern time, excuse me. So I think it's safe to say that 27 minutes plus the 17 minutes of off duty, or 20 minutes of off duty, is actually what my new log is saying. So this has all been going on for about a good 47 minutes so far. So, you know, but it's not as bad as what Rich went through early this morning. Y'all, Rich was sitting still for 3 hours. Like, there was no creeping, none of that. It was sitting still, pop brakes. Like, you could have went and laid down in the back. You know, it was like, we ain't going nowhere. At least with this situation, we are, you know, moving, even when we're creeping at times. The fastest I have driven so far is 17 miles per hour in this situation, but on average it's been more like a 10 mile per hour type of creep. So we may be, you know, working our way to get through it, to get past it. I'll come back on, guys, when we get closer to the situation, because we just creeping, and I've already been recording for 20 minutes. I didn't even realize that. So yeah, I'm gonna turn y'all back on once we get, you know, closer to what's going on, because right now it looks like it's just gonna be this. Like, this is gonna be all you're gonna see. I'll probably speed this up a little bit too, because it's just kind of like, you know, we just creeping. Ain't nothing changing right now. So I'll be back. guys, I think we are finally, no, I know for sure, because past those emergency lights, there's no trucks. Like, everybody is like driving, you know. So we are coming up on the situation. It's definitely in the right lane. This curve can be a little deceiving, but it is giving like the right lane is where all the issue, you know, where the accident is at. So we'll see. I can bring y'all along with me as we bring this to an end. Also, I gotta go back and listen to when I first started recording. I believe I told you guys I had already driven 162 miles, I think, or 164. I can't remember, but I feel like it was like 160 something. So yeah, all of this literally has been like 10 miles of, you know, just ride and brake, because there's 174 miles on the dashboard right now. So yeah, over an hour when it was all said and done that I've spent in this. And I haven't even officially had my 30-minute break, because we've been stopping and going. The longest I sat still was 17. I think it was no, it wasn't even 17 minutes. I feel like it was like 14 minutes was the longest I sat still. So yeah, but I got 4 hours and 49 minutes left to drive. So you know, I'm not tripping about that. I wasn't really ready to take my break yet anyway. You know, I've only driven 174 miles. I usually like to take my break around like that 300 mile mark. That jerk just drove the shoulder just to get in front of a bunch of this traffic. That's a car that just did that, y'all. You know, people crack me up how they act like they got to be somewhere more important than everybody else that's stuck in all of this. You know, it's like, calm down. Because, like, just be thankful that you still have your life and that you really aren't held up because you were the one that was in the accident. You know what I'm saying? Or the incident. I can't stand that. Like, that's so, just you're a jerk, pretty much. Like, calm down. Like, that's your ego. Like, you just think that, you know, you can fly through in and out of all of this. Like, calm down before you cause another freaking accident because you're being stupid. So, the fact that we were able to keep moving through this, it definitely gives me, like, that hope that, like, no one died. You know, like, because usually if that happens, they'll shut everything down until, you know, like, the officials and everything have come and like really cleaned it up and moved it out the way, because you know they got to investigate the situation. They can't be having people just riding through when there was a death involved. So I'm kind of feeling like optimistic for that person. Like, you know, your vehicle might be messed up, but you still got your life. So these things can be replaced, not your life. So we slowly but surely getting past it. Probably be another like 5 minutes. I'll turn you guys over to the right somewhere, so when we do pass it, you should be able to see it. Because I don't think that they can stay in that right lane. I think at some point these guys are going to have to get over. Yeah, I see them finally putting on them signals to get over to this left lane. It's like, I mean, you can clearly see, you know, I don't know. You never know with some of these darn truck drivers. It's like, where'd you get your CDL at? I don't really know. I mean, some of these guys, they're going to take it all the way to the very end to where it's like, oh, we can't go no more. But whatever. As long as we all can get out of this safely and get to our destination safely, that's what matters. That was the last of the jerks, and everybody else is kind of seeing like, okay, yeah, we need to start making our way over to the left lane and not drive all the way up there. So yeah, please put on your signal. You know, then I'll be the jerk if I make your behind sit over there. Telling you, you can go, Koch. Go ahead. This guy right here, you can at least put on your turn signal. Yeah, exactly. You want to put on your signal now because you see them cops up there and they're like, you better get over. They got reflectors on the ground and everything like that. It's like, yeah, put your signal on. You already a jerk, but at least you can do that. Humble yourself. Shoulder, then the grass goes down. It's like a dip. So, oh, it looks like a truck was involved too. Look like his truck caught on fire. Like I had 13 minutes left on my clock. I just need to take a break because I actually have 3 hours and 11 minutes left on my drive clock, but I need to take a 30-minute break to, you know, get the rest of my hours. So I was like contemplating, you know, on 44, like there's this part like where it's a huge shoulder, like, you know what I'm saying, like off the, you know, the shoulder of the interstate, and a lot of trucks like stop on that shoulder and, you know, take their breaks or they sleep there or whatever. I would never sleep there, and that's like there would never be a reason why me and Rich would have to do something like that. I mean, unless like we broke down. I think some guys do it because they run out of hours or whatever, but like I said, it's a huge shoulder. I thought about taking my break, like, you know, just right there, because I'm like, you know, it's easy. I just pulled over and then I could just continue on down the road. But I was like, no, let me pull into a truck stop if I can, or a rest area, because anything can happen in those moments. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the shoulder is never really going to be your safe option. You know, some idiot might fall asleep behind the wheel and then just run right into the back of you. You know, you just never know. Like, it's just, if you don't have to do that, then it's best not to do that. So anyway, made it over here, and I've actually been over here for 9 minutes already. So yeah, I drove 487 miles already. So I was going to try to at least get like 100 and maybe like 100 and something, you know. Actually, let me see. Where am I going to try to stop? So let's see. Joplin is 98 miles. I can go further than that. So I might try to make it to Springfield, Missouri. So that's 160 miles. Because Joplin, I can make it further than Joplin. Joplin would just be 100 miles. And that would put me at 587. I mean, that's not bad either. The thing is, it's like, it's 867 left on the trip. So if I did stop in Joplin, it'd be 767 left. And then Richard Drive. And then I still have to finish off the trip, which really it's like once I get to Lansing, then I got to go over to the terminal to drop it empty, I'm sure, and then, you know, go to probably Holland, Michigan, or yeah, most likely to go pick up the you know, Herman Miller, to go pick up our furniture that we're taking back west. Actually, I don't even know. I don't know if that's what we're going to pick up, but usually that's what it is. But we do have the information, so let's see real quick. But I don't know. I guess it really don't matter. It's not like, you know, usually like if we don't have a load assignment, then we'll be like, okay, we'll you know, kind of be up in the air or whatever, but we actually have our next load assignment. So yeah, Herman Miller in Holland, Michigan is where we're picking up. So yeah, We'll see how I feel. When I get to Joplin area, we'll see how I feel. If I feel like I can do a little more. I do kind of got to watch my hours, but like for today, I have 12 hours. So once midnight come, I get another 10 hours at midnight. So that's not bad. And then I got that 2-hour day, but you know, I mean, clearly, like, even when you count the rest of what I drive today, tomorrow, I'll be sitting at least 20 hours. Like, so I'm gonna be bringing over at least like 10 hours on that 2-hour day. So that's what I was kind of trying to explain earlier. It's like I'm gonna be bringing hours over there. So hours are looking good is the point that I'm making. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how far I make it. I'll get back on and tell y'all, hopefully, or I'm gonna be extremely tired and then just go to sleep and tell y'all when I wake up. But all right, I'll see y'all down the road. Oh, I'm turning y'all around real quick. So yeah, this is I was about to say Joplin. This is Tulsa, Oklahoma. And oh y'all, it's 5:11 in the morning, so it's currently the next day. I forgot to mention that. So yeah, it is currently Sunday. Happy Sunday, y'all. This guy looking at me like, I don't know, what's she doing? So, all right, I got 18 minutes left on my break, and then I'll be heading down the road. So I probably will see y'all down the road. All right, y'all, so I made it over here to Joplin, Missouri. I just wanted to come on to let y'all know that I'm over here at the Pilot, which is right next door to the TA, or the Petro. I think it's Petro. It's like another one of the world's biggest truck stops, kind of like the Iowa 80. It's next door. I didn't go there because I wasn't sure if Rich wanted to grab some breakfast from the Wendy's that's in here, so I was like, let me come over here. But coming over here, y'all, look at how crowded that the fuel aisle is, like from right to left. Every aisle is taken. In front of me is this Prime, and then there's a truck that's in front of him. So we're like, most of the aisles are like triple stacked, but it's all good. I purposely got behind Prime because I saw that it was a truck that was in front of him, just to give us more time, just to kind of get ourselves together. I didn't want to, like, you know, essentially be in the way. So yeah, once Prime moves up, once the guy in front of him moves and then he moves up, then I'll be behind Prime. Hopefully Prime don't just pull out right away. If he does, then I'll need to move up. I'll just circle back around. So anyway, that's the update, y'all. I'm about to take my behind to sleep. My allergies kind of like getting to me. I think it's allergies. My nose keeps tickling. So yeah, I'll holler at y'all later on today because it is currently 7:05 in the morning. I drove 587 miles. I have an hour and 30 minutes left on my clock. So I was like, let me just stop over here. I'm getting a little tired. And, you know, I had to take into account that the accident slowed me up. I would have been able to get more miles with the time that I did if I would have not had that delay. So anyway, all right, see y'all later. Hey, what's going on, y'all? We're over here in Burns Harbor, Indiana, and we're at the, is this a Flying J over here or a Pilot? I can't remember. I think it's a Pilot. But anyway, we've been over here, took showers over here many a times. I actually was asking Rich do he want to take showers, but y'all, look at what we're dealing with right now. Like, it is a winter weather warning in this area. It gets worse as we get as we start moving towards Michigan, you know. So Rich is like, no, he's like, let's go ahead and get in and get out, which I agree with him, honestly. Like, I'm the one that got to do the driving through all of this mess, and you know, our original plan to hang out in you know, we were gonna hang out overnight at the terminal or whatever. Yeah, no, he's like, we're not doing that, and I don't blame him. I actually agree with that. You know, the truck is fine because that was one of the reasons we wanted to hang out. We were gonna, you know, obviously 169 miles away from Lansing, Michigan. So I was like, well, usually we take showers over there, but I was telling him, like, if we're gonna take showers over there, I don't want to do that in between my shift. We might as well shower here. And he's like, no, we're getting out of the area altogether. So I'm like, okay, I actually like that plan. Good morning, your Lansing drop is set for 2 tomorrow morning with load number. Please bring back empty trailer L00266. Now, seeing as though they're saying it's scheduled for 2 tomorrow morning, I wonder if we can drop it before then, because 169 miles will get to Lansing in the next couple of hours. It is currently 5:26 here in Indiana. I think Indiana is on the same time zone as Michigan. Let me check real quick. Okay, no, an hour ahead. So it's 6:27. Why is he coming over here? Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. Rich, he was trying to hand me some food, but he had to go back in and go get washer fluid. I was like, why is he coming over here? You see, I'm sitting in the driver's seat. But anyway, yeah, I gotta ask Rich about that because it's 6:27 over there. I'm gonna get there in like a couple of hours. I mean, even if I'm driving slow, I'm gonna get there within the next 3 hours. Definitely before 2 in the morning. And if we have to sit and wait for that drop time, which I don't think that that's true, but I don't know. It's almost like we might as well just, if we gotta wait anyway, we might as well just get showers here right now. So I'm gonna say something to him when he come back in. But yeah, y'all, it's ugly out there. So anyway, I don't know if Rich had got on and talked to y'all during his shift, but you know, I slept really good. I slept his whole drive shift. I think I got up one time, like the kids called. I actually missed the call, but I got up like maybe 30 minutes after and had called them back or whatever. They were just trying to go grocery shopping and stuff. So usually, you know, we go over the list or whatever of things that they need. But I just glimpsed at that list. I was like, all right, fine, whatever. Send the money. Go get what y'all need. So anyway, all right, y'all. So let me see what he wants to do. I'll come back on and let y'all know. But yeah, y'all, it's not looking pretty. Not looking pretty at all. So I'll be back. Hey, y'all, we made it over here to Lansing, Michigan, to the BLYR. So we going to drop our loaded trailer. So we didn't have to wait. I told y'all I was gonna come back on and let y'all know if we had to wait till 2 a.m. to drop it. So we didn't have to wait. Driving over here wasn't so bad. I mean, the roads were pretty clear. I mean, it is like nasty weather out here, but you know, it's been looking like this like the whole time. So there's some spots where it's snow on the ground. There was some areas where it was like kind of flurrying a little bit or whatever, but you know, they've been out here like really cleaning the roads real good. So yeah, it's just cold, but y'all know that's what it is. So I think the temperature is like 17 degrees right now. So all right, y'all, let me go ahead and do all the things and then I'll come back on, because I was thinking about taking y'all out the truck with me, but y'all, it's too cold. It's like, let's just hurry up and get this stuff done so y'all can see where we're going to park it.
You know I got it. I pull up, I come round, make my rounds, it's my town. You know I got it. Hey, when I'm round, they now. What's up now? This touchdown like, hey, niggas from city be hating them niggas, don't show me no love. Hey, it is what it is, cause I'm brushing my shoulders, walk off with a shrug. Hey, this shit is a dub. Hey, this shit is a dubsy. Hey, why am I all in my feelings when I got these people that love me? Hey, I cannot feel none you niggas, I only feel one that's above me. Hey, come for me quick and I promise my niggas will make it get ugly. Hey, this shit is a dub. Hey, this shit is a dubsy. Hey, why am I all in my feelings when I got these people that love me? You know I got it. I pull up, I come round, make my rounds, it's my town. You know I got it. Hey, when I'm round, they now. What's up now? This touchdown.
All right, y'all. We unhooked from the trailer, so let's go find our MPL 00266 and get on out of here.
You know I got it. I pull up, I come round, make my rounds, it's my town. You know I got it. Hey, when I'm round, they now. What's up now? This whatever touchdown. You want, then I'm with it. Ay, down for the cause, I'm committed. Ay, these niggas be causing the scene. Ay, I'm just perfecting the image. Ay, now the game is a scrimmage. Ay, I just been pushing the limits. Ay, don't got no on my team. Ay, all of my niggas is killers. Ay, all of my niggas is squad. Really been down for the cause. No fake friends, can't say the same about y'all. I'm minding my business and staying committed. I'm treating this like a job. I'm running the muck and I'm causing the clinic. I don't do this for applause. Yeah, you know I got it. I pull up, I come round, make my rounds, it's my town. You know I got it. Hey, when I'm round, they now. What's up now? This touchdown. You know I got it. I pull up, I come round, make my rounds, it's my town. You know I got it. Hey, when I'm round, they now. What's up now? This touchdown.
Y'all, that was a lot. Y'all, we got 2 load locks though, so that was good. Took them out the trailer. They was actually at the end of the trailer, so I didn't have to climb in to grab them. And yeah, had the handy dandy flashlight. Did a pre-trip of the trailer. Now we ready to head on down the road. to be in Eerden. Yeah, I saw it. So when we get over there in Eerden, we just drop in this empty. We don't have to grab another empty trailer. So y'all see, like, you know, this is one of them instances where, you know, we just going, taking this empty to Van Eerden, but then we going right over to go grab our load. So we like when it happens like that. So you see, it's not all the time where you have to move empty trailers, you know. But we're gonna drop the paperwork over at the terminal as well. Ooh. It's cold out there. So, and then be on our way, y'all, because this area, they're talking about winter weather advisory to Tuesday, 7 a.m. So they ain't playing, y'all. Michigan ain't playing. We ain't trying to play with you, Michigan. Even like, just look at the windshield now, y'all. Like, it's got that icy rain coming down. Y'all, it don't feel good hitting the face. But all right, I'll catch y'all over at the terminal.
Drugs. I'm ready to fly, no drug. Pull up. If I'm on your mind, pull up above. When you come inside in us, I am baptized, I am alive again. Give me new life, take me to heaven. When it feels right, that's that ascension. Never go back to when we before you forgot my worth. Your love for me feels like a rebirth. I don't wanna lose this high, wouldn't wanna lose this high. I just wanna make me yours, I just wanna make you mine. Before you forgot my worth. Feels like a rebirth. I don't wanna lose this high, wouldn't wanna lose this high. I just wanna make me yours, I just wanna make you mine. Mine. Enough. I've waited as long as I've lived. Thumbs up. Come get what's yours and what's real. Boot up. Blissful in each other's skin above. When you come inside, finally risen to the occasion. Past love's forgiven. Made heart space for the one. When it feels right, that's that ascension. Never going back to when before you forgot my worth. Your love for me feels like a rebirth. I don't wanna lose this high, wouldn't wanna lose this high. I just wanna make me yours, I just wanna make you mine.
Y'all, what in the world is going on with Michigan? Because Lansing, 70 miles away. Lansing wasn't bad at all, y'all. Like Lansing, you know what I'm saying? There was a little ice rain going on, but nothing too crazy. I just got out, I had to get out twice, y'all. That's why I'm kind of out of breath, because it's so cold out there. It's like taking your breath away. And I just did the landing gear. I was able to pull the kingpin that came out. Yeah. So yeah, y'all, let me get out of here. I just came back on here just to tell y'all, like, yeah, it's crazy what we just saw, right? I was like, how we go from, you know, no snow to now it's like storming is behind off. And look, Michigan has made me a believer. Michigan is like, get your behind out of here, because it's gonna be crazy. Now, why is it so dark? Like, what is going on? Like, what? It really should, the camera is not picking up no good lighting. But anyway, all right, I'll catch y'all down the road in Holland. Y'all, complete madness out here. All right, so we made it over here to Herman Miller, and I got my paperwork. So now we're gonna go find this trailer. We're looking for trailer number L00293. All right, let's go look for this trailer.
I'm a soldier, motherfucker, and I put that on my mama and them. Heard them talking reckless, they don't really want to prod them then. Tell them wakey, wakey when I drop another bomb again. Blessing holy water, but be sinking when it's time to swim. Finish with the trauma, bring the dollars in. I just left the streets, but still the women say they proud of him. Left the fabricated, so the truth, I bring it out of them. Still believe in God, I'm like Daniel in the lion's den. They can burn the city, but still be reppin' roast. I ain't known to come up little, I'm a professional. Walk into the building, do my shit, and grab a check and go. Setback hella scars, but still exceptional. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who gon' tell him no? How you supposed to win when it's melanin is criminal? Rapping cause lieutenant, I'ma get it, that's in general. City red and blues, know these not political. Spirit kinda numb, so my nigga, I don't feel it. I've been prayed up, it's ironic how I killed. Went from taking buses to them busing, that's a field trip. Bible in my hand, but my pocket got a steel grip. Spirit kinda numb, so my I don't feel. I've been prayed up, it's ironic how I killed. Went from taking buses to them busing, that's a field trip. Bible in my hand, but my pocket got a steel grip. General, yeah, I said it. They hella timid, though they energy synthetic. I've been swerving like it's 10 to 4. Like where you headed, I just had to let some people go. I don't regret it, look, everybody selling dreams. Wonder why they selling that. First I had some corporate dreams, but then I saw they selling black. Everything is everything, so where the money at? Walking through the rain till I end up where it's sunny at. I've been spitting dummy raps, why I feel like underdog. I just took a honey pack, now I feel like y'all. Loyalty is tough, dog. Love became a crutch, dog. I've been in the top, dog, trying to fill my cup, dog. Spirit kinda numb, so my I don't feel shit. I've been prayed up, it's ironic how I killed shit. Went from taking buses to them busing, that's a field trip. Bible in my hand, but my pocket got a steel grip. Spirit kinda numb, so my I don't feel shit. I've been prayed up, it's ironic how I killed shit. Went from taking buses to them busing, that's a field trip. Bible in my hand, but my pocket got a steel grip. Spirit kinda numb, so my I don't feel shit. I've been prayed up, it's ironic how I killed shit. Went from taking buses to them busing, that's a field trip. Bible in my hand, but my pocket got a steel grip. Spirit kinda numb, so my I don't feel shit. I've been prayed up, it's ironic how I killed shit. Went from taking buses to them busing, that's a field trip. Bible in my hand, but my pocket got a steel grip.
That trailer was not trying to be found. But anyway, all right, let me get out and do all the things. So yeah, I would take y'all, but y'all, it's just cold out there. Let me hurry up, let me do the pre-trip and all of that good stuff, and yeah, I'll be back. Y'all, first of all, that snow ain't have to be that deep. Like, I need boots. I'm not getting boots, I already know that. Like, I know myself, I'm not gonna buy no boots, but if there was a time to buy boots, it would be, maybe I'll get like some cute like rubber boots. I just don't want to spend a lot of money on boots, y'all. I don't wear boots. In the past, Rich and I have like wore like Timberlands And, you know, I don't know. I got a couple of pair at home. Actually, I think I donated them. I don't even know. They may be in the garage. I know they're not in my closet. They just always take up space in here. But I'm not going to lie. Right now, I wish I had some boots because the snow is so deep. You know, I had to walk all the way to the back of the trailer, right? So I had to, like, you know, put the padlock on there, check the seal number, make sure it matched the paperwork, and, you know, do my pre-trip of the trailer and such. Matter of fact, let me add the trailer to the trip right now. And so it is deep. The snow is deep going back there. I mean, honestly, as soon as I stepped out the damn truck, the snow was deep. But it just was like, it got worse back there. My freaking ankles is cold. So, yeah, nah. I ain't feeling this. It's time to go. Waiting for the trailer to do the pre-trip. I'm actually going to take y'all out there with me to do the pre-trip. I mean, to turn it off. What's the trailer number? L00293. So I'm actually going to take y'all out there because it's so pretty too at the same time though. Not me like contradicting what I just said. It is pretty, but it's like I don't want to have to walk in it unless I have the right type of attire on. And I just feel like these sneakers that I have on, they're not the worst. Like my feet aren't wet, but my ankles got wet for sure. And yeah, y'all, it's my ankles is cold. So anyway, I'll come back on here. Let me go ahead and enter this information. I think I gotta enter this information. Hold on, let me see. Start. Oh no, I'm thinking about when once we deliver. When we had left the van here, I ain't do none of that. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Now Herman Miller arrived. Okay. And now about to depart. Okay. Okay, this is what I was looking for. So the reefer set point, that'd be obviously 0 because it's furniture. Submit. Okay. So now the next one is when we arrive to Union City. We got one stop on this road too, y'all. I don't know if we had mentioned that. But yeah, we're gonna be there so early, like it'll be, I don't know, we'll see what happens, because really they could have us like meet another driver that could deliver this on Wednesday. We're gonna get there. It's Sunday right now, y'all. I mean, well, no, it's technically Monday morning. It's 12:44. So but we're gonna be there Tuesday. So I don't know, we'll see. That's another thing. I don't know if I'm taking 40 or if I'm taking 80. I know Rich and I talked about it, but I still don't know what we decided. So yeah, I need to ask him like what we deciding to do. All right, I'll be back, y'all. Y'all, I came back on to tell y'all. So I'm checking the weather in like Rawlins, Laramie, Wyoming to be exact, because usually that's where it cut up, and it don't look bad. It's no snow on the forecast. I mean, of course, like temperature high is like 35 or whatever, but it's not doing anything crazy. So I'm thinking, what's our weight? Because that's another thing. The wind, okay, 82, 81. Well, we pretty light, y'all. We ain't even 10,000. That's the only thing. That would be the only thing is the wind, because we definitely don't need to worry about the snow. But I need to, I mean, right now, of course, the wind is showing. What is the wind showing? 18 miles per hour for Monday. They said that's it's going to be coming from the southwest direction, moderate wind. This is in Rawlins. We would need to know for Tuesday. What's the wind doing on Tuesday? 26 miles per hour, so that's not bad. What is the wind doing in Laramie? Because Laramie be where it really be cutting up. Let's see, Tuesday. Okay, 22 miles per hour. They do got light snow on the forecast. Hold up, I was talking about ain't no snow. No, they got light snow. I don't know. The wind, though, it doesn't look like the wind would be too bad. So yeah, I'm not sure, guys, but I'm not sure. It's hard to call. I mean, that really be like our main concern. I don't like Nebraska either. I really don't be liking how Nebraska be acting up. Let me see Gretna. That area, Gretna, Omaha, like, they be cutting up sometimes. Oh, but it ain't really nothing. Let's look at the wind. That's gonna be like really right now. 10 miles per hour from the west and 21 degrees is the high on Monday. I mean, Nebraska, we be hitting that today. It is supposed to snow 11 p.m. in Nebraska. We got like flurries. I don't know, y'all, but come on, let's go out. I think the pre-trip is done. All right. This paperwork. Turn it around so we don't get all wet up. Oh, I forgot that fast, y'all. See, I done my ankles. Look at this. Look at this. That's how deep it is. Hey, look at that. These are all the footprints that I done made. I don't know if y'all was able to see that, but the pre-trip completed and passed. So yeah, let's get on down the road, y'all. But y'all see how deep this snow is? Like, I had trekked all the way back there. Y'all can see my footprints all the way back there. So yeah, y'all, crazy. Oh, out here. Thumbnail. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, y'all. So, see, I brought y'all out. Let me get on down the road. I need to take these shoes off first, though. And I need some snacks. I got some pineapples back here. All right, we're gonna keep this vlog going a little longer, but I feel like I got a lot on this vlog, so oh, excuse me. Keep y'all going, coming along with us for this one, just a little longer, and then we'll close it out. All right, catch y'all down the road. Y'all, Michigan is not playing today, okay? Like, what the hell? I can't wait to get out of this. I just want to come on and show y'all briefly what the hell I'm having to go through during this darn shift. And I'm glad over at Herman Miller I took my 30-minute break, because I'm like, I was kind of feeling like if I didn't, I only had like 2 more hours to drive before I would have had to find somewhere to take a break. So I'm glad I did that, because I just need to keep driving and get out of this, okay? Like, I was sitting here enjoying my shift, eating my pineapples, and then all of a sudden, I just ran into this. Like, it's so weird, because it keeps like being clear in one situation, and then it's like, next thing you know, a mile down the road, it's like blizzard conditions. And the fact that it's coming towards me, you know, it's just messing up the visibility, y'all. I'm doing 25 miles per hour. Yeah. And got my hazards on, because there was one situation, I did have this truck in front of me. I've been went around him though, but it was like I couldn't see him until I was up on him. Like, that's how gray it is out here. And then with the snow blowing, it's just a mess. Y'all see. Anyway, yeah, this is stupid. This is so crazy. Hey, good morning, guys. So it is currently 5:19 in the morning. It is Monday morning, and yeah, I definitely had an eventful shift, y'all. I had moments where it was really, really bad, and then I had moments where it was like not so bad, you know, as far as like visibility, like I could see. But as far as like winter weather goes, like, oh my gosh, I thought once I had got out of Michigan I was going to kind of be in the clear. I was wrong. Indiana was horrible. And then once I had crossed the state line and was in Illinois, it got a little better. Like right now, the windshield is all jacked up, so y'all can't really see, but that's like more on the passenger side, so I didn't really need to see out the windshield, but I had all of this, you know, driver's side. Like, you guys are very close up to the windshield, so it's kind of hard for you to get like the big picture, and it's kind of looking like, how was you even driving like that? But no, guys, like I was able to see very good out of my side, and then of course my mirrors are good as well. I can even see through some of the passenger side windshield, but not that well. But anyway, honestly, that didn't even matter, because that is just a testament of how it just was altogether. It didn't matter whether the windshield was clear or not. At some points it was just like, slow down, because you could barely see. Not that I was speeding, but I'm just saying, like, you know, you're driving like 15 miles per hour, darn near ready to pull over on the shoulder, but then you don't want to do that, because it's like somebody's going to run into the back of you. Y'all, it was bad. It was bad. I'm so glad that we're hitting out of all of that. So I only drove 530 miles, but I only have 50 minutes left on my drive time. Like, I drove my clock down, because mainly from the time we left Herman Miller in Michigan, I was on average doing like a speed of, I would say averaging all together, because it would probably be like 45 miles per hour. and that's averaging in the times where it did clear up and I was able to do 70 miles per hour. But mainly, it felt like I was just driving 20 miles per hour my whole shift, like hundreds of miles. Because I think when I took my break over in Herman Miller, I was a little shy of 300 miles. I was like 280 miles. And that's when I decided to take my break, which I'm glad I did, because honestly, like what I just had to trek through, it's just good that I didn't have to stop. I was able to just finish my shift and not have to, you know, be forced to find somewhere to pull over and take a break. So yeah, I drove like another, what, 200 and something miles, like maybe 240 miles from the time we left Herman Miller. And it just was drawn out, y'all. So anyway, we're over here at the Love's truck stop in a city called, what is it called? I think I said, oh, Normal, Illinois. I'm like, that sounds weird. But anyway, off of in Interstate 55. So I don't know if I came back on here and told y'all that we decided to drop down to 40. I think like the main factor for me I was thinking about was the fact that we're so light, and I don't know like really like what the wind advisory is going to be going across like certain parts of Wyoming. And also it is supposed to be snowing Tuesday night. So I was like, yeah, I asked Rich was like, well, if you feel like we got enough time, then you just drop down to 40. I'm like, yeah, I agree with that too. And I feel like we have enough time because it is currently 3:23 over in California. So 3:23 in the morning, we have 23:35 miles left on the trip. And I feel like that's really like 4 driving shifts. So, and really the 4th driving shift is not even going to be like a full driving shift, but if you put that into perspective with hours, then that's more like, it's like 30 something hours left on the trip, which means it's like a day and like a day and a half. I would say even like a day and then another 14 hours. So with that being said, if it's 3:24 in California and it's Monday, 3:24 in the morning is going to be 24 hours on Tuesday, and then 3:24 p.m. that's going to be an additional 12 hours still on Tuesday. So I just feel like we're going to get to California, even with all the breaks and everything that we have to take. Like, we'll be in California definitely by Tuesday evening. It'll probably be like, because we're going to stop and take showers and stuff like that, so it'll probably be like around like 9 o'clock in the evening or whatever, you know. But it'll still be Tuesday, and we don't have to be there till Wednesday, and we only got 1 stop. So Wednesday at what time? I know I've seen this before, but I kind of forgot. I want to say 6 in the morning, but okay, 9 in the morning, even better. So yeah, we'll be good. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and take it down right now. I'm just kind of just like exhausted from just the way I had to drive, and it just kind of burns you out. So I'll see y'all later when I drive my shift. I don't know, Rich may come on and give y'all a holler before we end this vlog. So he got mouthwash in his mouth right now. He's like, all right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Hey guys, so y'all are gonna get a phone vlog real quick because I'm inside of the Flying J over here in Tucumcari, New Mexico, and I'm gonna talk real fast because they got music playing and I don't want it to copyright my video. But I decided to get me some Denny's, so I'm in here waiting for salmon, rice, and broccoli. Y'all, I'm super hungry. I started driving over in Oklahoma. We were kind of like in that Oklahoma City area. Rich had stopped at the Love's, and I just got up, went, brushed my teeth, and then got my shift started, so I didn't get on here to talk to y'all. But yeah, when I get back in the truck, then I'll talk to y'all some more because they playing the jam on right now. But, you know, can't let that play in my video, so all right. Hey y'all, so I made it back in the truck, as y'all can see, and I'm in the fuel aisle because these first 2 pumps, they got caution tape blocking them, so, you know, I'm not blocking anyone, and it's not crowded over here either. So y'all see like these 2 fuel aisles have caution tape, and then this 3rd one, and then going all the way over to the right, they're all open. So I'm hoping nobody else pulls up in this 3rd one, so then it'll be easy for me to you know, just back out and then go through. But I don't want to block it right now, so I'm just going to stay right here. When I had pulled up, it was Steven's Transport. He was actually pumping his fuel in that aisle, so he's moved up now. So I just lotion my hands, and I'm gonna go ahead and eat my dinner. It's currently, they made this quick too. I was like, oh, fast. It's currently 11:24 over here. And I really shouldn't be eating this late, but when I had got up, I had just, like I said, when I started my shift, I had just got up and went inside the store, brushed my teeth, and decided to just start my shift. There wasn't really an option where we were at. There was like, what was over there? Carl's Jr. I'm like, I don't want nothing from Carl's Jr. I really was in the mood for some salmon. So I do still have a couple of pieces of chicken left that I brought from the house, but I kind of got burnt out from that because, I mean, that's all we've been eating is like grilled chicken and salad, and then I ate all my burgers and the chicken sausage. And that guy, he was looking weird. What are you doing? Y'all, that's not even a guy. That's actually like a trash can with a cone on it. Y'all, my eyes were playing tricks on me. I was like, why is he standing there looking like that, like next to Steven's truck? Anyway, oh my god, that was weird. Do y'all eyes be playing tricks on y'all like that? Like, that's crazy. So I guess I can show y'all the food. This is how they kind of package it or whatever. They always put like the salmon on top. That look good. The salmon on top, and then the rice and broccoli is sundry. See, you can take this off, and then the rice and broccoli is right here. So I always like to mix it all up. So that's what we're gonna do. Get that seasoning from that salmon. Ooh, that the chefies, he or she, they seasoned it good too. That seasoning on the rice and the broccoli. And I probably don't need that butter that they put on there, but you know what? It is what it is. Actually, all right, I'm gonna go, y'all. I need to put this inside the bag that's sitting on my lap. I'll be back. Okay, y'all. So I made it over here to Gallup, New Mexico, and it is 4:03 in the morning. So currently Tuesday. Y'all, I kind of forgot about that 2-hour day that I was basically like not getting any hours back. I mean, only 2 hours, and so that is today. So currently on my clock, I only have 2 hours and 57 minutes on my cycle, not even 3 hours. So what that means is I can't drive until pretty much almost 3 hours before midnight. So then I can continue, because we have 1,000 miles left on the trip. Actually, that's not accurate. It's more like probably like 960 left on the trip. So by the time Rich finished driving, I'm gonna have to wait until not midnight. I could start driving like at least by 10 p.m. Eastern time, or even like 9:30 Eastern time, which will be 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So by the time I start driving, I'll hit midnight, and then I'll get 10 hours back. I get 10 hours come Wednesday morning. So it's all good, because that's enough for me to be able to accomplish you know, what I need to continue to drive to get us to our destination. But Thursday I only get 7 hours and 41 minutes left, so that kind of sucks. So pretty much between today and Wednesday, between Tuesday and Wednesday, I'll only be working with 13 hours. So yeah, that's the only thing. And then Thursday I'll get 7 hours and 41 minutes back. My recap kind of sucked now that I'm looking at it. After Thursday, Friday I get 10 hours back. Saturday 6, Sunday 6, and then that's when I start getting 11 and 9. I don't know. I thought my recap was a little better than what it is, so we'll see what they have for us after this. But anyway, as of right now, we're in Gallup, New Mexico. I'm over here at the Flying J, and I was gonna see about taking showers here, honestly, but their app is saying showers are unavailable, so I don't know if that's just like on the app. This is a really crowded truck stop, so I'm kind of thinking Rich, he might want to lean more towards, usually we take showers over in Yucca, Arizona. So I'm open to that if he want to do that, instead of, I would have to go in here and see what they're talking about, if there's any showers available, because the app, like I said, is not showing showers available, and it looks like construction is going on over here too, so that's the other thing. But anyway, guys, yeah, I guess I'll update y'all if anything changes. If not, I'll see y'all once I get up, whether that be we're over in Yucca to take showers or whatever. I'll come back on. Until then, I'm gonna go ahead and shut my eyes for a little bit. Yeah, my eyes are kind of heavy. So, all right. Well, I had a good shift. I'll talk to y'all later.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Rich, and currently over here in Kingman, Arizona, at the Blue Beacon Truck Wash. I'm getting the truck washed, getting all this dirty tail snow that we picked up over in Michigan and Indiana off this truck because it was looking horrible. I would put it on camera. But yeah, we over here right now. They washing it up real good, and we'll get it cleaned up on this beautiful Sunday, a beautiful sunny Tuesday. I think it's afternoon right now. Yeah, it's still morning time, 11:24. And as y'all can hear, it is they spraying it down right now. So yep. I'm getting ready to take it. I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm gonna show y'all after they finish what it's gonna look like. You know, I would have did it before and after, but the before is horrible. If y'all can imagine road salt, dried up snow, all on the rims, all on everything, then that's the way this truck looked. It looked horrible. I didn't really want to go into California looking like that. Believe it or not, you guys, sometimes you know you can get inspected when they see you not keeping your truck up to par. A lot of trash in the window, dirty truck. That kind of cools off sometimes the DOT officers. So I never really played that type of game in California. You know, I don't wash my truck all the time when I go into Cali, but I wash it a lot. You know what I'm saying? I like to have at least, maybe not totally clean, but mediocre clean. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, right now they asking us to pull up, so I'm gonna pull up. All right, y'all. I'll get back to y'all when they finish, and I'll give y'all the after the wash look. So I'll get back to y'all then. All right. Yeah, like I said, y'all, I'm getting back after they clean the truck up. Get a little quick overview of what it is and what it looked like. You know, got it finally clean, not too shabby. They put the citrus sign on the rims, so they got it shined up. See what it looked like in the back, because I know there was a lot of snow back here too. They got the quarter fenders. But the back pretty good. I can tell you like this, anything looked better than what it did look like. You know, it looked horrible, so I had to get it, you know, cleaned up a little bit better. I like the rims on here now. I mean, they look shiny. You know what I'm saying? Shiny rims. Got the undercarriage. Mud flaps. So as y'all see the trailer, that's some of the crap that was on here. That was on the trailer. I mean on the truck. That's some of that snow that came up out of Michigan, y'all. Yeah, it was a mess coming up out of there. Had to deal with the snow. I kind of felt bad for Saisha. I had to drive through that mess, although I've done my share of driving in bad weather, y'all. So, you know, it's just part of the job. It happens. But yeah, I kind of felt bad that she had to get through that, but she did it like a soldier, you know. But she usually do anyway, so that's never a problem. But yeah. Now I'm finna go over here, park over here to the side real quick, dry it off, get some of this extra excess water off the truck, then grab me a little something to eat. And then I'm gonna ride on over here to California. We're gonna take showers in Bakersfield. So, yep, that's the plan anyway. So I got like 6 hours left on the clock. I don't know why they park right here. All the parking in the world for cars. Y'all park right on the side. It's stupid. All right, this should be good enough so you can get out one if you want to get out one. But yep, that's what the truck looked like, y'all. So I'm gonna get back with y'all a little later, and maybe it's time to hit y'all. I don't know if we start a new vlog, but she said I wasn't on there enough, so I'm gonna get back on here, y'all. So that's what it is, y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So it is currently 4:46 p.m. We're over here in Barstow, California, and we took showers. Y'all feel so good. I see Rich back there. He's getting his food together. So I actually had me some Denny's from out there. I had a veggie omelet, some turkey bacon, and it was delicious. I only ate half of it though, but it was delicious. What else was I gonna say? The showers over here, I love the showers over here. Like I told Rich, I'm like, yeah, from now on, it's either gonna be Yucca, Arizona, or it's gonna be Barstow, California. Sorry, I got my floss picked because I, you know, trying to pick the food out my teeth. But let me turn y'all around real quick. So this is the truck stop. Everybody just moving around. The fuel I was actually behind this truck and trailer, this white one right here. And y'all see the building was over there to the right. Well, he in the way, but yeah, y'all see. So yeah, we got a good parking spot. Y'all remember I was telling y'all when I had finished my shift that, you know, I couldn't start driving until more like 10 p.m. Well, I actually could start driving at like 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, so that's going to be 6:30 p.m. over here, so that's like another hour and a half. Then I can go ahead and start my shift because I have, hold on, this is Rich right here. So I think I got like 2 hours and 57 minutes on my clock. Yeah, 2 hours and 57 minutes. So yeah, y'all, that is what's going on right now. Just wanted to get on here and give y'all a holler, and I'll probably get back on once, you know, I'm heading on down the road. Maybe get y'all a little more driving POV before we end this vlog. I feel like this vlog is about to be a long one because I've been trying to end it, but then I was like, no, let me go ahead and do a little more now. Y'all done made it all the way over here to California with us. 400 miles left on the trip, so that's more like a 6-hour shift for me. So that's the other thing. This guy looked like he saw something in the front of our truck and was about to say something. You ain't see him do a double take? He stopped and looked at the grill, and then he was about to come back this way, but then he, it's like he did a, never mind. So I don't know what that was about, but y'all know Rich, I got the truck washed, but I know he already talked to y'all about that, so I ain't about to repeat nothing that I know Rich was already talking to y'all. I slept his whole shift, but I did hear when we were in the truck stop, and I woke up one other time. I had a sneezing fit, and then I went back to sleep. I pretty much slept like Rich's whole shift. This guy, it almost looked like he's looking for his truck, because now he went over there to Hirschbach. I don't know if that's his truck. What is he doing? Why, are we in a handicap spot? Huh? Oh, okay. Do you think he work here? No, he don't. Like, it's giving weird. It's like, yo, stop. Because I swear, like, even over here, he looked at our grill, and then he was about to, like, it almost looked like he was about to turn around and come to the door, but then he, like, stopped himself from doing it. Right. Yeah, it's giving weird. I thought he was going to come back to the front, but I guess he might have just, I don't know. I don't see him no more, y'all. Yeah, I don't know where he went. Oh, no, he at the guy's driver door.
I'm going to tail.
Right, this guy, y'all. He was at Hirschbach's door. So, I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, y'all, yeah, that's some weird stuff we be, you know, when you should be seeing your people watching, you be like, what the heck are they doing? But anyway, y'all, all right, well, that's that. I don't even know what I was saying because that guy just threw me off, but that's that. Rich heating up his rice, and he got some chicken strips from inside of the truck stop. You said you got some green beans too? You got some chicken strips and green beans. Where you get that butter from? You bought a stick of butter?
It was in here.
Oh, I did that. Okay, so before we left the house, because we had so much butter. Oh, I did not need to spit when I just said that. We had we had so much butter in the fridge, and Rich, he usually bring butter on the road, and he had his little, you know, like the container with the soft butter in it. What is that, country crop? So he was kind of running low in that, and I was just like, let me take one of these sticks of butters and just throw it in here. I forgot I did that. Because I'm like, why not? Like, the kids don't really use butter at home, and Sanaya, she had like 3 packs of like the unsalted butter, and it's 2 sticks that come in each one. I'm like, these kids are not about to use 6 sticks of butter, so that's why I had did that. I forgot I had did that. I'm like, where you get that stick of butter from? Like, what's going on? All right, y'all, but anyway. Right. All right, bye, y'all. Good morning, guys. So it is Wednesday. I made it over here to Union City, California, of course, and we're on the property. This is XPO. It's like XPO/RXO is the place where we're delivering our load, and I think I told y'all, but we only got 1 stop. And as y'all can see, I ain't got no coat on. It says it's 53 degrees out here, but I don't know, I guess because we've been in the cold weather for so many days, it's like 53 degrees. It's feeling like 70 degrees. I ain't trying to get sick, but I just wanted to throw something in the garbage. Rich had just parked the truck over here in the dock door. So not sure if this is the door that they want us in when they unload the trailer tomorrow, but it's just good for parking for tonight. They don't open until, it says 8 a.m. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. are their hours. Our appointment time, yeah, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Our appointment time is at at 9 a.m. So yeah, we're gonna sleep over here. But I'm gonna get some editing done for y'all so y'all can have this up by tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna do that for y'all. And so yeah, with that being said, I know the truck noise is loud, so just wanted to end off the vlog. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hype the video up. And you guys, if you enjoy what you see over here and in this vlog, then come on to the next one so y'all can see what we got going on for tomorrow. All right, love and light to y'all.